Hi everyone, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon here today with Fell Vessel Robin on Abyssal difficulty because this map, alright, the first one, the Infernal one, that one was a nightmare and it took me several hours to clear. And then I looked at Abyssal and it just made me feel like a failure. I mean, I already feel like a failure on a daily basis. I don't need this game making me feel worse about myself, okay? And we got this one. I don't even want to look at this one right now. We're going to be tackling Robin here. Trying to get this gaudy looking pair of swim goggles that I probably won't really use. But first, let's take a look at who's going to be tackling this map today. Of course, we have Best Girl Morgan. She's pretty much running her close counter build that I showed off in in my Morgan showcase video. Blar Owl, refined for speed, help avoid doubles in this map because she's not doubling a whole lot with these inflated stats, but it helps her escape some doubles, which are key. Reposition, standard, move everyone out to safety. Aether, so important on this map. If you're not spamming like Desperation in Dancers or like a healer, just having that extra self-sustain is just so helpful. Not mandatory depending on your strategy, but I definitely needed it. And this is the weird one, Mirror Strike. Just gives her a little bit of extra attack and a little extra res, which is helpful later on in the map. I think I could probably get away with close counter, but I was using it and it wasn't very helpful, so I decided to swap to something that was giving me a little extra stat boost. Guard, very useful to hit enemies without worrying about charging their specials. And then we've got our double ploys, just giving some team buffs, but I'm not going out of my way to position people because positioning's already tricky as it is. Next up, my awesome Soleil plus 10. She's running a res refined slaying edge. I refined that just for this map. Help her tank some of these enemies a little better because her speed's already good enough. Like I said, Aether, very useful. The rest is pretty much standard to what she normally does, which is a tank build, steady breath, wrath, close defense, all very helpful, especially with Aether. And then we've got Camilla running her axe, giving a little bit of flyer buffs, but and also helping her buff her attack and speed enough to escape some doubles. Distant counter actually isn't very helpful for this map because it's like mostly archers and red mages, and if she gets hit by either of those, she's dead. But I didn't have anything else to replace it with, so she has a distant counter. And then the weirdest one is escape route. I've never used escape route on one of my units. I used it in the tactic drill a while back, but other than that, never used escape route, but it's absolutely super helpful for the way I'm going to solve this map. And then close guard from Veronica, very useful, as is def tactics. Just help my guys tank. Finally, Olivia, 4-star plus 10, running Armor Smasher and Triangle Adept. Normally I use her as an Arena Assault counter pick for armors, green armors mostly. Though she can take down some red armors every once in a while. But here, that's going to be very helpful for clearing out that 99 HP monster armor that's at the beginning of the map. And then otherwise, she's mostly just throwing out some dances and some buffs, Wings of Mercy to help with maneuverability. Though there are a few times where she has to take a hit, so just good to have those extra stats from the merges. But yeah, with all that said, let's dive in and get some revenge for the lost sleep that this map robbed from me. All right. So first things first, we're going to move Morgan over there so that Olivia can come up here and just immediately decimate this monster with his 99 HP. Hit him with the meme bow. And dead. Now Soleil's going to pull Camilla up. Camilla's going to move Olivia back down. And Morgan will just stand there for now. I'm going to have to tank this Troubadour. Yeah, this is the product of like 6 hours worth of me banging my head against this. Obviously, this is not a guide. Unless you have these exact units, trying to copy this strategy, not going to work so well for you. But it did work for me, and I just wanted to show off that I can do it. I am not a complete failure. So we're going to have Morgan come over here and knock some HP off this Cavalier so that Camilla can clean up. Dead. And now we need Olivia to dance for Soleil. Now, I actually tried just sitting here and blocking off the Dragoon and letting him attack twice, and basically just I don't know, save me some trouble. But I actually do need to chip him down so that the healer will go over and heal him instead of attacking me. Because you'll see he's going to heal there. And more importantly, she's going to block off that red mage who, since she can't reach Soleil, instead will come and attack Morgan, and that's not going to end well for her. You can take her out. And then the Dragoon, despite getting healed, is going to die anyway. And dead. Next, Morgan's going to blast this one with Aether. And that takes care of that. And now, there's that janky escape route. We're going to have Camilla fly up here and hit the Troubadour. And now she's no longer in escape route range. But she did her job. Soleil will come over and block off this Axe Dragoon. And Olivia will dance for Morgan, who will finish off this Troubadour just so that they aren't causing more trouble around the map. And then we'll watch as that, well, first this Bowfighter is going to come and charge Soleil's Aether, and then the Axe Dragoon will die. I guess it didn't matter if the Bowfighter charged it, because it would have charged on this Dragoon anyway, but next, Soleil will come here, take you out. We don't want these archers were probably the hardest part of the map, just figuring out how to dance around all these freaking archers that kept showing up. But now we're gonna have Morgan come and take a good chunk out of this Sword Flyer. Unfortunately, can't kill him, and then Camilla will just hide up there behind these spikes. And the Sword Flyer will attack Olivia. Olivia manages to hang on. And now we can have Soleil take down the Sword Flyer, hitting that 3 cooldown count. Morgan will reposition. Camilla will fly here, and then we'll have Olivia dance for Camilla. And instead of attacking, we're just going to chill here. Block the way so that this blue mana can't hit our reds. Fortunately, not quite strong enough to take them out, but we can do it next round. And then this Axe Flyer will hit Soleil. And now we've got our Aether ready to go. Morgan's going to hit this Axe Flyer, finish him off. And thanks to that Aether healing us, we can now dance for Morgan and actually survive Robin's bonfire. Oh, is it? Nah. You're nothing compared to Best Girl. Come on. There you go. And that chips him down far enough. First of all, I have Camilla clean up this blue Manakee. Now, Soleil can come in and finish the job. Now, Soleil needs to tank this Red Cavalier and the bow, the archer. Alright, so she's gonna finish off this bow cavalier. Now I need to remember how did I do this? Alright. If I remember correctly, I had Camilla, because I went to the I got to this, or I got to the point where I could kill the Red Cavalier, and then I backed out so that I could record this. You can still hit there. Let me think. I think we just want you to dance. And move there. And wait, is that right? I don't think that was right. Wait, yeah, I guess it was. Hits for 0. And done. That's not how I originally planned to do it, but it works. There we go. And we got the hideous goggles. So that's Robin with a very not the best team, but it worked, and I got to clear it with my favorites. So that makes me kind of happy and feel just a tiny bit better about myself. Now I get to figure out this monstrosity. I don't know if I'll record it. I don't know if I can even do it, but I'll try. Until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon signing out.